On the heels of Cultured Life's Brand Your Leadership seminar, founder Hanna Fitz is breaking down the importance of having a well-curated and visible brand. A product is as good as its marketing. However, with proper branding, entrepreneurs can take their success to even greater heights. Deeply passionate about brand psychology, Fitz references one of the biggest brand success stories she knows, Apple, not only being a tech company, but a recognized brand worldwide.
You are actually connecting with something that is in the collective identity of every other human being that feels a strong resonance with a particular style, a particular culture, a particular expression. And so I'm really concerned about that psychological layer and expression of brands and how they build that connection. So to go back to the Apple story, when they did that, that's when Apple moved from just being a tech company and innovator to being a disruptor, to being the brand that people say, hey, I'm a creative person. I think differently. Apple is my brand, because Apple is tapping into an identity.
She shares that attendees will learn visibility strategies, brand positioning, and personal brand DNA insights to stand out in their industry. But most importantly, they will learn about brand building and how to effect changes along the way.
The identity is the root. So to make any change, you must first look at the root, because if you disconnect from the root of your brand or yourself, then you create something that is so disconnected and inauthentic. And so a lot of times where I see companies, maybe just because someone is popular or they're a celebrity, they think, I want that person to be a spokesperson for my company. But there isn't an alignment to the root, to the identity. And so it feels off, it feels forced, it doesn't really sit with the audience because they don't know what it is. They might just say, I don't like that. But it's coming from a deeper unconscious space where they're not seeing that connection to any kind of root, or they just feel like the things are random and they're not coming together in a very cohesive way.
Fitz says the biggest opportunities don't go to the best products, they go to the most visible and well-positioned brand. That is why she believes companies should do more given this trend to remain relevant in the marketplace.
And the more your brand can be that lighthouse that allows people to, in a way, find themselves through your offer, through your people. You know, back in the day, you hired people and you kept them in the office. No one knew they worked there. What do we see now? We see companies having their employees become superstars, icons, because they know that it's people who build companies, not products. And so that's why I believe this event is very powerful in helping companies build stronger cultures and also build stronger narratives in the marketplace.
The Brand Your Leadership seminar will take place from April 16th to 17th at the Landing St. Lucia. The event features experts like Yvette Noel Schur, Beyoncé's media strategist, and Stefan Guthman, global ad producer, who will share insight on how to position your brand for growth. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austin.